we have 2x minus 6 divided by 3 is equal to 4. We need to solve for x, so we need to get this x all by itself. To start off, well, thinking in terms of when we've read the problem, 2x, or 2 times x minus 6, divided by 3, the last thing I said was dividing by 3. So that's the first thing that we have to get rid of or undo. When we're undoing or taking the inverse, we're going to do the opposite. So instead of dividing by 3, I'm going to multiply by 3. I'm going to multiply the left side by 3. If I multiply the left side by 3, I have to multiply the right side by 3. But now that we have 3 times this, and it's all divided by 3, well, 3 divided by 3, that's just 1. So these can simplify into 1s, and any number over 1 is just, it's a whole number. So all of this cleans up to be 2x minus 6. On the right side, we have 4 times 3. That is 12. Now we have an equation that has a variable term and a constant term on the left side, and it's equal to a constant term on the right side. We need to solve for v equals c or c equals v to get our x term alone. Looking at this equation, we have another term with our x term, which means we need to get rid of this constant term. To undo or take the inverse of a negative 6, we're going to add 6. If I add 6 to the left side, I have to do the same thing on the right side. 6, take away 6, it's gone. So on the left side, I'm left with 2x. That's equal to, we have 12 plus 6 more, that is 18. We now have a variable term is equal to a constant term, but we don't care what 2x's is equal to. We want to know what 1x or x is equal to. When we have a number next to a variable, a letter, that means it's being multiplied. It's 2 times x. So to undo multiplication, the inverse is dividing. We're going to divide by the value in front of x. So I'm dividing by a positive 2. If I divide the left by a positive 2, I divide the right by a positive 2. 2 divided by 2, that's just like what happened up here. 3 divided by 3, that gives us 1. So 2 divided by 2, they become 1s. So we get a 1x or x. That's equal, let's bring this down, it's equal to 18 divided by 2. Well, a positive divided by a positive, it's a positive. 18 divided by 2 is 9, also known as 9 over 1. We don't need to say it as a fraction, we'll just leave it as a whole number.